told myself, I don't care what people gotta say. I said, I'm gonna do it. When I did it, I did it. Every video on my channel has over 200 views. Even though 200 is not a lot. I remember when I was 10, my videos were barely even touching 5. And you know who those 5 people were watching me? Myself. 10 subscribers on YouTube. I won't even get over 10 views. And I stopped until January. I stopped touching YouTube because I was just so affected by other people and their opinions on me that I feel like what they were saying was true, but I don't care. Neither should you. And this is whatever you're doing in life. I don't care whether you want to do content creation like this, whether you are cooking, whether you want to be a baker or a chef, whether you're a hairstylist, you do locks, you're a barber, you braid hair. Don't let anybody in this world tell you you can't do nothing. And always believe in yourself. Don't rely on anybody else's support. Whether it's family, friends, don't rely on anybody's support. Because all you need in this life to do anything is yourself. Is yourself. You keep motivating yourself to find that way. Literally.
Bro. Let me go take this trash out. Like, wait, yo, nigga, is that Deshaun, my nigga? Yeah, that's me. Where have you been? Like, it's been months. No YouTube drop. You good? I'm chilling, dude. Just living life. Okay, but like, where's the YouTube drops, my nigga? Like, it's been months. It's been six, half a year. It's June. Where have you been? I don't want to hear it, dude. I genuinely don't want to hear it. You look stupid, okay? We've been sitting here pleading, begging, drop, bro, and you're not dropping, my nigga. I need you to drop, please. How are you gonna tell me you look stupid? Can you stop cutting me off? Listen, dude, okay, I just been chilling, living life, school. See, you know what it is? You see what it is? You fell off. You fell off. Me? I fell off? I figured it out. Like, you claim that you care so much about this and you want to do this and that. You fell off. And it's all right. And it's perfectly fine, my nigga. It's okay. You know why? We're just gonna watch somebody else. All right, dude. It's cool. You fell off. It's cool. Have a good day, though, G. You know what I'm saying? It sucks to suck, my nigga. All right, you too, I guess. Like, something wrong with these niggas, dude. Man, that nigga was tripping. Like, something wrong with people, dude. I swear, like, you ain't had to harass me like that. I appreciate that you supporting stuff, but come on, dude. Like, I'm still human. I gotta call the GC about this one, cause what, dude? What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. Niggas. Y'all will not believe what the fuck just happened to me, dude. You always doing something. Bro, just listen, okay? So look, I was just minding my business. Going to go take the trash out outside, right? Tell me why some nigga is walking down the street and he yelled my name. So I look over, like, cause I'm like, who the hell yelling my name, right? Whole time it's somebody, it's some random dude, and I guess he know who I am because he was watching me and some other shit, right? So I'm thinking it's cool, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, nigga, I recognize, like, it's cool, bro. Why does nigga start grilling me? Why are you laughing? This shit not fun, bro, nigga. I'm sitting here just like minding my business, niggas like, oh, where the fuck you been? It's been months. You don't post no more. Like, dude, can you come back? I'm like, bro, like I got life, like school, it's June. I'm nigga, I genuinely didn't know like what was going on. And then this nigga had the nerve to sit here and say I fell off. Like me?
I mean, he got a point, bro.
What do
He
you
do got a point. He ain't lying.
what do you
Cause you ain't posted in a minute. Bro, it's been a minute, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
okay,
You
but
definitely fell off, nigga.
how did I
Yeah.
but I
You low-key definitely did fall off, nigga, you know. Yeah, bro.
how did
When's the
I
last time you posted, bro?
I mean, it's been 6 months, like
Exactly. All right, that's half a year, gang. That's 6 months.
You not Corey, nigga. Beat
Oh,
it.
bro. Nigga, be yourself.
but it's like but y'all know, bro, like I've been going through life and everything else just like y'all, like you know, like just because of like I'll make YouTube videos don't make it any more different. You feel me? Like no, like you know, I gotta have life too. Like Tori, like you know what I'm saying? Like you be playing basketball, like you know, like life be happening. Like sometimes you don't even feel like playing basketball. You feel me? Like Eli, you too. Like you with the football and Victor, you box. Like, see, you understand. Like when life happens, you don't feel like doing nothing. Like you don't even like, man, fuck doing sports. You feel me?
Okay, but
We still do it every day, though.
exactly.
Right.
Okay, but I never made YouTube videos every day. So me and y'all in this different category. So what are you talking about?
You don't do it every 6 months, bro. Wait, think about it like this. You gonna do what you love every day.
Nigga, did you play football today?
Yes, I did.
Did you play football yesterday?
Yes, I did.
So are you gonna play tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
Okay, my apology.
Yeah.
Victor, you don't even box every day. So what are you talking about? Yeah. And Tori, yo, crippled ass can't even stay on the court to begin with. So what do you mean?
I still show up to practice though with my damn crutches, nigga.
You show up to practice to sit on a scooter. You are a show and tell character. You do not count.
Okay. I still show effort. You have not.
You show effort scooting.
Shut up. You just mad you fell off, bitch. You
All right.
mad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And think about it like this. It may not be every day, but you still gonna do what you love most of the time.
Are y'all trying to say I don't love this shit though? Like I've been doing this shit for 10 plus years. Like duh, I love this shit. Like come on now.
They haven't uploaded in 6 months though.
You put it to rest for 6 months.
Okay, nigga, your dad left 16 years ago. Like what's your point?
At least not enough to keep posting, you know.
Okay, you're right.
So like, you gotta do better, bro.
So I should drop.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't wrong. You did fall off. Good.
So I should drop.
I think you should.
Yeah.
You definitely should.
Come back.
Yeah.
You know what? I guess, dude. You know what? You're right. I need to come back. I need to come back. Before we get started, why self alive?
You identify my bitches with APs. She ain't got an AP, she is not mine.
You cold. He cold.
She belongs to the streets.
Definitely have to let that one out. Well. I'm back. Yes, clap, cheer. Yes, hooray. Yes, thank you. I'm back. Shorty's favorite light skin is back in town. Yes, I know. Clapped up again. Like, yes, thank you. Now, I know the question is probably circling. Where I've been. About that. So, alive, dude. Like, to be completely honest, life was life in.
I think that life is what it is, but life is not what's made of what life was.
It's been 6 months.
Damn.
Like the most recent video that's on the page. It's not been 6 months since I uploaded, but the most recent video has been 6 months. I made a Fortnite vid, but I guess YouTube like wasn't trying to let everybody see it because there's a bunch of people that couldn't, like, it wasn't popping up on my channel for some reason. And some other thing, but we'll get into that later. Hold on. Life. As you see, it's been a minute. I'm not bald no more. I got a mess. Got a mess on my head, dude. Like, a lot has been happening since I've been missing, as a lot of people like saying. Lots been happening since I've been missing. New England went to the Super Bowl. Got the Diggs, you know what I'm saying? Diggs jersey right here. New England went to the Super Bowl. Saw Playboy Max was Grammy nominated. That's what a world we live in. I see streamer universities coming back. Modern Warfare 4. A lot of stuff's going on in the world, but I feel like we need to make the topic about me. So, life has been very interesting these past couple of months for me. 17 now. I'm old. I already see the comments. Yes, I know. I'm old now. When I started the channel, I was 15. First video dropped in December, January. I was 15. I'm 17 now, right? It's been a long time. And to think, like, it's been a year fully, but age-wise, it's been 2 years. You would think I've been doing a lot here. That's not the case at all. It's literally the complete opposite. I don't want to make excuses, especially with this being something that I've been wanting to do since I was young, you know, and something I have been doing since I was young. You know, you would think as I got older, the motivation and the drive would be there to actually aspire to be great. And that still is the case. Don't get me wrong. Like, don't like, I don't want to put an impression that I don't care or I just don't enjoy doing this. I do. If I had the opportunity to sit here and do this 24/7 and do different things and come up with different ideas to make entertainment, I would. But that's just not how life goes. 16 for me has been the hardest year of my life. And I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're still young. You haven't even lived life fully." Okay, old nigga, like, I hear you. Like, sit down. This is not about you. But 16 has been the hardest year for me. Whether it was emotionally, physically, mentally, 16 was nothing but, I'm gonna be honest, absolute hell. Absolute hell. I want to say it was 85% hell, 15% sunshine and rainbows. But that's just how life is at the end of the day. You know, I was going through a lot of things. Oh my goddamn mic fell. Anyways, I was going through a lot the whole age of 16. I'm not gonna lie. I turned 16 in May. And, you know, months before that, I was still dealing, well, I wouldn't say still dealing, I was dealing with passing my grandfather. And I really feel like that was the rock that knocked the whole mountain down. Like, when my grandpa passed and going through just the whole process and funerals and everything else, that's what really created like issues with me internally. Got my heart broken.
Reporting on the snow. I mean, it's in the streets. Damn.
Heartbreak. Even though it was my fault. Still, whatever. I'm not even gonna talk about that. 16. I turned 16 May. Still thought about, you know, like, okay, I'm gonna do this YouTube stuff. Even though, you know, we started off strong with the introduction video, I still didn't know what I was doing as much as editing because it was something kind of like new to me still. And then we did a day in life. Then I want to say around May, we did the Q&A, and I started getting traction more outside with that. Like, don't get me wrong, like that 4 video stretch, all was over 200 plus. Like, so it's not like I wasn't gaining traction, but not like, you know, you understand what I'm saying. And then what hit it off for me was the X tribute video in June. That right there was, I feel like, my breaking out moment. Like, I feel like that's really what made people turn their necks, and not even just on YouTube. I had posted clips of it, like of previews and stuff on TikTok, and it got so known that a YouTuber that I watched that actually has millions of subscribers on the platform followed me because of it. Like, literally, I feel like that right there was my foot stepping through the door, and I should have took it and ran with it. And then we dropped. No, hold on, before we get there. So after the X video, I took a break and I wanted to focus on Twitch more because I was so close to hitting affiliate, and I was streaming some games and I didn't know, like, and it really wasn't getting attention because I was playing like Bleach of Rebirth of Souls had dropped, and not everybody watches Bleach. You know, Bleach was one of like more of my things, and people that watch anime. So, and Fortnite, of course, but not everybody is really into that. So I'm like, what is going to be something that can really grab people's attention and bring people together that people can enjoy? So I decided to stream the Batman Telltale series, season 1. Season 2 coming soon. Anyways, Batman Telltale series, season 1. It knocked me out the park. Sent me home running. I streamed the episode every day until we finished the game, and within the process, I hit 80 followers on Twitch, and someone's calling me. Oh my god! I have no clue, but I'm in the middle of something right now.
You recording?
I can't answer that question.
Dion, I already know.
You want to say hi, Victor?
Hi.
Okay, yeah.
Hi, bro. Wait.
People. Anyways, saying, yeah, so the Batman Telltale series knocked me out of the park, and I hit affiliate, hit 80 followers on Twitch, and that, like, hitting affiliate on Twitch really, like, meant something to me, because even when I was doing YouTube, I started streaming on Twitch in 2020, and like quarantine, I was in 6th, 7th grade at the time, and I was just streaming just to stream. And I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't say me personally, okay. During that time, nobody was watching me regardless, but Twitch really wasn't that big of a platform as it is today, of course, with added additions of Kai Cenat and what Aiden Ross when he was on the platform, and things of that nature really elevated the game to what it is today. So but nobody was watching me in 2020, in 2021, in 2019, 2018, 2017. Nobody. Okay, so it doesn't really make a sense. It doesn't make a difference. But hitting affiliate really meant something to me because that was like, even though I'm like, my videos at the time all had 200 plus views separately, hitting affiliate really, like, that was like my, okay, I'm doing something now. So after I hit affiliate, I came back to YouTube, and then I dropped you. Oh my God, someone's calling me again. God dang. We dropped you. And I remember the night you dropped, right? The night I dropped the video, I was on the phone with someone that night. And, well, okay, let me back up. Before the video dropped, my homegirl, right? She was talking all this mess, and I told her, I'm like, bro, she was like, you can't even get 20 views in 20 minutes. Just trying to just hate it. Like, they know I'm popping now, don't get me wrong. But that's just, it's friendly banter. That's just how me and my friends talk to each other. So she was just on some, oh, you're not even going to get 20 views in 20 minutes type beat. I'm like, bro, watch. I didn't have 20 views for like the first 4 hours of the video being out. And I was having a mental breakdown because none of my videos were ever doing that bad at that rate. Ever in my life was it going that slow. And I called Victor. Bro, I don't remember if I called Victor or I was on the game with Victor, but I was telling him, like, dude, it's been 4 or 5 hours and my video is still at 20 views. What is going on? Like, did my spark run out? It was like a good 3-4 video run. I'm cooked now. And I remember Victor telling me, like, be patient, dude. Like, just be patient. Oh, you just gotta be patient. And I was hearing him, and I'm like, damn, bro, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna wait. Later that night, that was like around 8 p.m. And I dropped the video around like 4. Yeah, like 4. Later that night, I want to say like around 1, 2, I was on the phone, and something told me to open YouTube. Mind you, right? The highest view video I had at the time was 228. 228. 12, 13 hours in of you being out, my videos had 300 views. I bawled my eyes out instantly. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I started crying like crazy because 300, 100 is something, okay? To me, at least. People, oh, that's nothing, okay? People on TikTok get 300 likes or whatever, like, it don't matter. But my story and how I came up with this content stuff, 300 views to me was 400 million in my eyes. Like, literally. It had 300 views when I checked it after like the 13, 14 hour mark. And I bawled my eyes out. And I was just crying and just crying. And I had a smile on my face the whole time, but I'm literally bawling my eyes out. And I remember Shorty would look at me, and I was on the phone. Shorty looked at me, was like, are you crying right now? I smiled. I was like, hell yeah. Because I did something I never thought I was going to do. And I didn't know how to, like, react positively, and that crying was just my first reaction of wow. Right now, to this day, it's at 482, 481. It's crazy. It's genuinely so crazy to me, and I can't even bring up the words of how grateful I am and how thankful I am for my peers that support me, and to even be in the limelight and have that much traction of those. Like, I tell the story all the time of how I really get no attention at all to something like this. Genuinely meant something to me, for real. So thank you all, of course. And after you, I started school in August, and it's going all right. And I remember around September, homecoming was there, and I'm not really an outside type of person, nor am I really a school event type of person, unless it's like a game, like a football game or something. But I really wasn't the school dance person really ever. But I went to all my middle school dances because my mom paid for ASB, so it's like I had to be there. And then I just went to homecoming, well, because I was really trolling when they were saying they're gonna drop the ballot and for people to put their names in, and I was like, I'm just gonna win homecoming and not go. And next thing you know, I had my name on the ballot, and then I came home and told my mom, and my mom was like, well, guess what, bro, you're taking this seriously. So at first I was gonna run by myself, but then homegirl, what I'm saying, shout out Tori, was on the ballot too, and she was kind of in the same position where I was in with the you have to take this seriously. We decided to just run together, and I'm not gonna lie, that that week of just homecoming stuff was literally the best week I had for like in school my whole junior year. Like, just I feel like I really enjoyed myself, and I was happy and everything else going on. And then we didn't win, unfortunately. It's all right though. It's life. I'm just thankful for the experience and to even feel the joy in such environment when it comes to things like that. And I still went to homecoming. I had a date. I had a homecoming date, dude. I had a homecoming date. It's nice. I enjoyed it, even though I'm not really a party person. And I was in pain. I'm gonna get there after. I was hurt physically, so I really was sitting down a lot. But overall, I enjoyed myself for the most part, I guess you could say. Even though my date was like 40 minutes late and everything else, but it's cool, all love at the end of the day. And after homecoming, that's when everything went left, dude. Like, it was already like looking left before, but I wasn't driving left. After homecoming and the stuff that happened, it was pedal to the metal, and I was just going the whole opposite way of the road. And that's when everything started going bad. Like, uh, but in full honesty, school started getting really bad for me, dude. Like, never in my life, never in my life have I struggled so much in a single school year. Ever. It doesn't matter what the grade, never in my life have I struggled. I started school year with 3 APs in an enhanced class, all back to back to back. I left the first semester with just 1 AP in the enhanced class. I had AP English, AP US History, and AP chemistry. First, second, and third. Fourth period, I had first period I had AP chemistry. Second period I had AP English. Third period I had AP US history. Fourth period I had enhanced math 3, pre-calculus, and it killed me. It genuinely killed me. Like I couldn't do it. Like, and it's not even the fact that I wasn't trying or I wasn't getting help. I couldn't do it. Like for the first time in my life, I felt dumb. I felt stupid just sitting until school was over. I felt dumb. Like I didn't know what I was doing. Like I was just so mentally thrown off. Like I couldn't do it. And that alone really killed me mentally. From September to like April. Because after April, I just stopped caring. And I chose my mental health over school, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I left AP English. I left AP chemistry. I stayed in history and I stayed in math, of course. And history wasn't hard. It was just so much work to do and everything else. And my teacher was low key kind of like iffy. Like he was a cool person, don't get me wrong, but he was like weird because he wanted us to prioritize his work over everything else. So he just didn't want to hear anything. Like, dude, I had a 1,000-point project to do in a week. A 1,000-point project to complete in 7 days. Mind you, I have an enhanced math class that I have to take finals for. I have Avid, what I have to do, college stuff for. I still have an English class I got to do stuff for. Like, so it was just hard. And then math, I never struggled in math, and I never struggled in math until I started doing calculus. When we started doing calculus, they lost me forever. I'm not gonna lie, there was no saving me after that point. And saying thankfully, I'm smart enough to communicate at least, and I talk to my family about it. And yeah, never. I'm not doing no more. Like, don't get me wrong, I was always an honor student, not an honor roll student too, but I was always in honors classes. I'm not doing that shit ever again. It's my senior year, bro. I don't care. Like I don't care. Like I'm just gonna take the easiest way to just walk that stage at that point. I'm going to go to college regardless. So no. What else? So realistically, I was not making videos because I didn't know what to do. No, I didn't have any ideas. No, that's not why. I just didn't want to do it. No, it's not why. I needed to get right with myself. I needed to get right with me because mentally I wasn't there. I didn't want to do anything. It got to a point where I didn't even want to play the game with my friends. Like generally, I would sit in my damn bed and just rot away for ever, basically. Like it was cool, and I'll go park play basketball sometimes, but that was towards like the end when I was actually like, okay, I'm cool. Besides that, dude, I was losing my mind in here. I didn't leave the room, dude. Like I was stuck in here. Lights on, different colors, just trying to figure it out. Trying to fight because I didn't want to let myself down, let alone my family. And it actually led to a point where it was like I was driving myself crazy, dude. And I wasn't happy ever. No matter how big of a smile I had on my face some days, I was never happy ever. Like I'm man enough to admit that I wasn't. I just couldn't do it, dude. So it's like if I don't even have the energy to wake up and conversate with my own family, what do I look like having the energy to even sit here and try to make a YouTube video, dude? Like, in all honesty, and I love this stuff. From the bottom of my heart, I love this more than a lot of things in life. And I couldn't. Even as much people that I know were just asking me, like, come on, dude, where are you at? Drop, please. Like, come on, dude, need this. Summer's coming up. Like, what are you doing? Drop. For months, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Physically part, okay, so before school year started, I really had plans to play basketball. Really had plans to play basketball. I remember I went to the park with my cousin, my homies, one day. I went up for a rebound. I didn't do nothing extra. Nobody was around me. I went to jump for the ball, and I hyperextended my left knee. Bad. Like, it was to a point where I thought I tore a ligament. And I still ain't got an MRI. There's still a chance, because it bugged me for a long time, for months. I just never went to go get it checked out or anything. But went to school. Went to the doctor that day. I had a grade 3 sprain. So I don't remember if it was. I think it was like an MCL. Yeah, I had like MCL sprain. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It was a while, but it was bad. So when school came in, I walked with a limp still. I couldn't run. I couldn't jump. I uh couldn't squat, bend down, none of that. Like, I was generally disabled, and I was like that for months. That happened like late July, early August, and I was like that until March. Like, it was so bad. Like, before school, I would have to walk laps around school before it was time to go to first period. So like my leg can at least feel energized and I won't feel any type of pain. It was bad, like real bad. Real bad. I do want to say, if I let you down, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people in general that have installed hope into me when it came to this, and like saw a vision, and probably feel let down because of I didn't do this. I do apologize from the bottom of my heart. But life happens at the end of the day. At the end of the day, life happens. And I don't even want to try to sit here and make that a driving excuse or nothing, but I wasn't okay in my head at all to do anything. So if I'm not 100% myself, I don't even want to portray this. And I did. I tried to make a comeback. I don't know if people remember, but a while ago, I had this creative idea when I was talking to one of my closest friends, right, at the time, and we were conversating about mental health and communication and things like that. And, I said something, even though I said it really stuck with me, that people will listen, people will hear you, but they won't be listening. They'll hear you, like, yes, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not listening. I'm not listening to what your intent is, what your statements are. I'm not listening to your point at all. I'm just hearing what you're saying. People will watch you, but they're not seeing what's going on. You feel me? And that really put in my mind, like, I can really express what's going on with me in a creative way. So I dropped a video that was very creative, and it went over people's heads because people didn't understand. I had to go and answer 1,000 questions, because people thought I was just ultimately losing my mind, which I was, but that had nothing to do with that. And people thought I was going crazy and thought I was demonic and everything else. And it's like, I'm not even going to do the series no more, because I had a whole video series based on the same topic of mental health, and People thought I was trying to portray myself as a demon and everything else. No, I was never portraying myself as a demon. Started a video. I don't know if I still have the clips. If I do, I'll put it there and I'll just try to break it down. Started a video. It's just me. It's me sitting here in the chair, denim's tears. Screen's black and white, and there's like vibrations. It's pointed the vibrations and to be black and white. Energy, vibration, energy vibrations. No matter what type of energy you put out, whether it's positive, negative, sad, mad, it spreads. It's the whole reason why the screen is shaking. There's light everywhere, but in the bathroom. I mean, there's no light, but only in the bathroom. And there's water running. Why? And then you go to the bathroom and there's someone standing in the corner. That was a little foreshadow. Okay, cool. And the water's running. This person in there. And I came back, right? Before I even explained what that was. Came back, came in here, got in the bed. Person came from the bed, wherever, the off screen, sat down in front of the bed while I was sleeping. I actually, you know what I'm saying? I really looked out at the bed, bro. I put my pillows under a blanket. I was so smart with that. And then I said, the character said, you know, I am not what you think I am. I said I am not what you think I am because I already know the first thought that people's gonna think like, oh, this thing's crazy, oh, he thinks he's a demon and he wants to be emo. No, that's exactly why the first thing was, I'm not who you think I am. I am something eternal. What's internal? Your mind. Your mind. Why? Because let's go to the bathroom. Why is there water running? What always runs, even when you sleep, what's always running nonstop 24/7? Your mind is always running. That was the whole point of the bath, the water and stuff. I was trying to portray myself and my mind. The whole series is just me trying to come at peace with my mind. Because during the time, I wasn't there mentally. So the whole thing was supposed to be a process of me and my mind becoming one and becoming at peace with myself mentally. You feel me? But no, you know, people obviously they hear you, they don't listen, and they watch but they don't see, and it's okay. You know, then my family thinks I'm insane and everything else because of it and everything. It wasn't worth it, so I took the video down and I just scrapped the whole idea. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it, dude. Like, it wasn't worth it. I tried being different because I feel like the more, even though I sit down and I try to express my feelings, because this is another reason why I started gaming content creation, was a way to express myself. It didn't even like, it didn't work, but it's okay. You know, I just wanted to be different. Instead of just sitting here and just talking and yapping all the time, I would try to use my creativity to paint the picture instead of using my words to paint the picture. You feel me? But it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, as of today, it is June 8th. It's June 9th. I'm not going to disappear yet. If it does happen, I have a lot of things lined up that I will be doing for sure. Just make sure you go follow me on Instagram. Stay in tune. I will be talking about a lot of future ideas and if people want to get involved in things of that nature. But I will be back. I will. I appreciate every single last one of you for the past year that I've been doing this. All the support, the support, the appreciation, and the recognition that I've gotten over this past year means a lot to me because I haven't even, never in my life would I even think I would be in the situation where I am now. Dude, I got 81 subs on YouTube. God, 81 followers on Twitch. How ironic that is. I have 1.8 thousand total views on YouTube, and I only dropped 7 videos. You do the math. I appreciate all of you. I will be back sooner than you expect, at least. I will be back. I love you all. Tell your family you love them. Tell your friends you love them. Hold your friends tightly, guys. Hold your family tightly. I appreciate you all. It's been so long, dude. That's it for me. I'll see you later on the guys.
And I'm lost in this thoughts again. Wondering what now Austin did. Pondering on LeBron versus him. If I can win at home, I stay through all demolition.